Performance anxiety or stage fright, it's a normal reaction of your organism on external stressful situations. And the stage, it's also a stressful situation. Why? Fear has existed thousands of years because fear helped us to survive as a human. Fear lives in our body, and sometimes when we feel in danger, organism reacting on our stressful situation as please stop, don't go there, don't do this. Because to perform solo or with a group, to go on the big stage when a lot of people look at you, actually that's not so natural situation for humans. So our organism start to react in that and receive that is a danger. We have our worrying physically, arms are sweating and palpitation, and the breath changing, and brain is fluttering, and our soul is fluttering. So all of this we have in our body inside. At the same time, the thoughts like, why I need to go to the stage and dragging myself on the stage, why we do that. And everybody knows the fact that with increasing responsibility of this performance, of this event, the fear is much higher. I will give you some advices what actually absolutely not working for me. For example, imagine the worst scenario that is possible in this life, in this performance. And you know, it's really strange to imagine. Of course, I can imagine any apocalypse can happen during this performance. Of course, I have really good imagination in my mind. At the same time, I feel that I'm still worrying about my costuming. I'm still worrying about my body. Is it prepared or not before performance? I'm still worried about more real things, what I'm imagining in my mind, worst scenario. Of course, I'm ready for any situation can happen, like a fire alarm or something crazy or quarantine time, but no excuse to do nothing. That's not a justification to just not think about something more important. And it's really important right now. Alcohol does not help. Depressant does not help. Your body starts to be more relaxing and your mind not focusing. If you can't drive after any drugs or alcohol, at the same time you can dance on the stage as a professional. I know a lot of stories about professional actors and dancers who drank before a performance, and I think it's a little bit unprofessional. I respect actors more. For example, they need to show drunk people and they do this naturally without any alcohol in their blood. And it's really cool when you can show the people somebody or some state and you're a really good actor in that. The same in the dance life. For me, it's really important to show all our feelings and all our skills without any dopings or something, because it will be not so honest. As a teacher, if I have a team and they go in to perform, I'm not allowed any alcohol or drugs on the stage. So please, after performance, you can do whatever you want, but before, please don't. And it's really annoying when people say oh, okay, just relax, because it's not, it's not helpful. And when you're relaxing, you will have opposite result, because before performance you need to do warm-up, you need to contract your muscles and prepare your muscles for dance. If you're practicing some meditation, please do this 1 hour before your performance. Meditation is amazing. It's keeping your mind work and relaxing your body and relax your mind to go out from stress thoughts. But at the same time, meditation can work opposite on your results and your dance skills. So just be careful with that and separate the time for meditation and for performance and warming up. Sometimes when I'm really worrying about my performance and I'm really anxiety to go on the stage, some of my colleagues or my friends told me like, oh, you're just perfectionist. you know, like you are really take care about the results, and I want to reach this goal, I want to get this experience, and this experience will be new for me, and you're like, oh my god, and they say like, you're just perfectionist. I will not die if I didn't get to my result or reach my goal. Of course, I'm really ready to do this next time. I'm okay with that, but I want to do this now. I think that if you challenge yourself, if you are put your plan for your performance, you need to do this, and you want to reach this goal, and you're excited to do that, and a little bit afraid and worrying about that, that's normal. That's process of challenging and not process of perfectionism. Perfectionism happens when you are really, really sad right after your performance if you didn't get it or didn't reach your goal, and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to perform anymore. So that's perfectionism. Also, I have different stories from many dancers, like they said, oh, I'm feeling nothing and thinking about nothing when I'm performing. For me, it's really strange. At least you should have some emotions on the stage if you really love to be there, if you're enjoy every moment and every second of the lights, of the audience attention on you. I think that's amazing stuff, and of course exciting to be there, and that's really strange to feel nothing. If you're performing your choreography 1,000 to maybe 2,000 times on the same stage with the same audience, maybe it will be boring and you will feel nothing. Start to be more like routine. It's a big fear for me to make my dance live as a routine. So yes, we have some dance routine, but to be on the stage, I really want to keep this like really unique moments, really exciting moments, and the moments with grow me as a professional dancer. There are many lovers to be afraid of something. For people, it's unpleasant to realize that they're just lazy and disorganized to do something. It's easier to explain because of that. They're stopping on one place, on one spot in their art form, and to do nothing because of their inner fears, and they don't want to go through it. And I'm really happy that my audience with me, and you look in this video because you're ready to go through your fears and fight your stage fright with me. Whining is the declaration of the problem without the desire to solve it. And anxiety and fears, that's a big limitation of your dance skills, of your art form, which you're doing. It's a limiter of any opportunity to grow. Nietzsche said, anyone who knows why will survive anyhow. To think about this really important thing, let's go to my advices how to alive and how to survive with our fears or make it a little bit less stressful. The first advice, it's really banal and simple. So less experience, more preparation. Be prepared, more prepare. From the first view, everyone, oh, I'm prepared. No, more prepared. If you're a beginner performer, prepare not 2 times more, I think 10 times more. Of course, right now I'm spending maybe less time for preparation, and I'm still feeling an anxiety before going on the stage because of something different. Don't think about simple things, what's actually the beginners think about the choreography if they forget or something. So don't forget your choreography, just drill it. And you will remember in your mind because you have many 1,000 thoughts on the stage. If you are doing improvisation, the biggest misconception is to think that improvisation is just you go on the stage and start to improvise, and it's much easier than to do choreography. Nope, nothing requires such a careful preparation as improvisation, and improvise with a really high quality, of your movement, with a prepared body. So I think it's maybe much harder to do. I will do another video about my solo dance, and I will explain how many improvisation I put in my solo. The main sense for today is just to remember that you should be prepared for any performance, and then your stress should be less because you not think about some technical things. I know one psychology thing, when you're afraid to talk and when you start to talk, it starts to be less stressful for you, and when you just start talking or start dancing, it will be much easier to go through it. The hardest thing is start to, so you need to be in the conditions, in the state to start. Or sometimes we have no time to prepare for some event of some performance, and for example you was late before your performance time and you're like, oh my god, I need to put on my costume, do makeup, or do some things and warming up, and you have no time to think about your stress, and you come on the stage, you're excited and you're afraid to be here, but you have no choice. You just need to start because it's your time to go on the stage, and that's it. Oh, okay, I just need to dance, and you don't have a time to think about that. So maybe just start to dance. It's really helpful. Take your headphones and just listen to music and dance your part or any part, or improve it a little bit and do again, warm up. So just start to do something, or start to talk about your fears and about your stress with somebody else. So I think it's really helpful. For me, it's working thing. Next, a lot of video we have on YouTube about how our emotional state connected with our body position. It's all about psychosomatics. So try to open your chest, try to put your shoulders down, try to feel that you are a little bit relaxing, or maybe proud to be here. Maybe this position of the warrior, and your mind start to get it and put this on your emotional state. When you realize that the fear is so big and huge, then you can't move sometimes. You try to protect your body and your emotional state from somebody else, and try to do opposite. Try to open your chest, try to raise your hands, or move your hands, really big shapes. I think it's really helpful to get it out or push it a little bit down, and less painful for our body too. Fear of the unknown. I really know what we are talking about, because when you prepared and you never know what it will be, and sometimes it's going to paranoia, and it's really hard to work with this state. And during this process, I'm making the video and search some information. I found really interesting thing. We have a fear ahead and we have a fear backward. The example of fear backward to fear in the past, it's something what happened in the past. Like somebody offended you, or in this day you have some stressful situation, what it was right before your performance. And I had this many times when you have no mood to perform or something. Of course, that's a question, are you really professional to perform in any situation, or you don't want to sacrifice your soul to perform on this show? It's really important to understand where is your professional level as an artist, and if you will perform, does it change you or change somebody else? You should decide, where are you? It's just hobby, or you doing really important thing, and 200 people sitting in this audience, they waiting you, and you should come on the stage anyway. Think about priorities of events, what's happened with you before. Fear ahead is to think about what it will be after that performance, or what it will be if it will be not successful. And also I know what I'm talking about, because afraid of the future, and I think about like, oh my god, I do something new, and if the people say that it's bad, if the people don't like it, this 1000 thoughts about something bad is destroying your mood to go on the stage, of course. So just don't think about it. It's simple way, but at the same time it's working way. Just don't think about it, do your rehearsal, and come back to advice number 1. Prepare more. Advice number 5, imagination of positive moments. It's not actually expectations and the big expectation. I think I'm talking about small, exciting about something, like the audience watching on you and enjoying the moment on the stage, the breath of the audience and the lights and a lot of attention on you, and the friends on the backstage with you. But it's controversial moment, because a lot of dancers imagine in their mind expectations, like they have 10 million views under their YouTube video on this dance, or they have like a big applause and the audience stand up and ask them to dance again, or something crazy, or somebody give you $5,000 to perform somewhere with this performance. So I think that's magic expectation actually can happen in our life, of course, but we should be really lucky in that. I think just to be a little bit grounded, be humble, and don't be venal. I wish you not only successful performances, because sometimes fails are happening or something happening. I wish you to go out from any worst situation with a successful for yourself, for your emotion, and just keep going, and you have this idea like, okay, I did it, I can do this next time. Gather all your strength into a fist. No shyness on the stage, and audience believe in you, believe in us much more than we believe in ourselves. I really hope that I answered for a lot of your questions. If you have more questions or you have some situation you want to discuss, so please write down in the comments. It's amazing to have you guys all here and follow our page, because for me personally it's really hard to explain all my thoughts in not native language. Thank you for watching. Don't be afraid to go on the stage, go through your stage fright, and bye.